Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Oh, kids, it's that time of the month again. Welcome back to another episode of The Devil You Know, The Daredevil Podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, she who...
Kitchen's favorite granny, Lil Hellfire.
The granny loves to bring the pain, it is. Alright, so this time we got something old, something new. We'll be covering Daredevil 197 through 200, normal size 200, and Daredevil and Echo 3, and Daredevil number 14, Chip Zdarsky's final issue. And we have thoughts on it all. So come here for your Daredevil content, since that show won't be out till what, 2025?
2026. Yeah. So apparently everybody just like lumps 197 through 200 together, from what I gather, like when they're reviewing it.
Oh, really?
It's kind of weird.
I mean, it's the
That's lazy.
It's the Japan trip. Come on.
I know, it's lazy.
Why? Should we have done it separately? Did you want me?
No, I mean like actually just writing it is what I'm talking about. Like.
Oh, okay.
I don't think people like these issues.
Oh. I don't know. I just think it's weird.
It's post Frank Miller.
It's a weird.
Denny O'Neil is way better.
Yeah, it's Denny. Again, I think it's just the thing. It's like if you liked Frank.
Klaus is still around.
I mean,
it's weird.
If you like the tone of Frank Miller.
Your mother's a whore.
I mean, yeah.
And he hates black people.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yes, the letter column in 197. Yeah.
I mean, racist, misogynist. You know, it all goes together.
I was going to say, so see, woman, you're not alone.
Your mother's a whore! It may not even be racist. It's just he's a guy of a particular time that probably didn't have any black friends, and it shows. And watched too much TV. That's just what I gather.
Oh, how old is Frank Miller? Do we know?
He's in his 60s, right?
Oh,
or 70s?
I was going to, hold on. I was going to say, I thought he was older than 60s.
No, he's 66.
Oh, is he?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought he was older than that. Okay.
He seems like he's older than that.
Yes.
Like
yes.
If you ever see a picture of Frank Miller, he looks like he should be about 80.
Yeah. I was going to say.
You know, that's the whiskey and cigar lifestyle, you know?
True. I thought maybe he was in his 70s or hell, even 80. I thought maybe he's one of those guys like, oh, what? It's the what? So what? The N-word? So what? You know.
Definitely probably a product of Archie Bunker.
Oh, is he one of those guys who didn't get the joke?
Yeah, I feel like that might have been. But, you know,
yeah.
Neither here nor there. I'm just saying it's just kind of like, you know, he's a guy of a particular time. And
I mean,
it is what it is.
But again, I mean, I have no idea the background of the person who wrote in, but it's like someone noticed it in the 80s, though. I mean, that's
pretty bad if you noticed it in the 80s.
Yeah. But did you see the response?
Although Turk was kind of a clown just in general, like his whole conception from top to bottom, he's a clown.
Yeah. I was just wondering, I mean, I might just have to do a straight read through of all those issues, seeing like, you know, the corner street thugs, how many, you know, that Daredevil beats on, how, like what percentage are black, which are white, which are like Hispanic.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the 80s. It's not even really worth talking about. Like, it's not too many things from even the 90s or the 2000s that aged well. Like, nothing aged well.
But
you know, we as a society we grow, and you just kind of have to move on from it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell, like, you know, especially like this story, especially the end of the story, they're trying to like turn away from some of the Frank Miller stuff.
Yeah, hardcore, just like full stop. Nope, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, they love the dirty money he brings in, but besides that, it's like, nah.
Well, and like I said, Denny's more, if you know about Denny, he's more of kind of like your classic liberal of the time.
Oh,
like
yeah.
what he did with Green Arrow and all that stuff. So it's definitely literally the inverse of what they were dealing with. And, you know, this is like Denny's first time back with like a very grounded character, too. So, let alone for Marvel, you know?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Sorry.
All right. That's all right. I was going to say, at least this first one has a short synopsis. All right. Daredevil 197, Journey from...
Journey to the Center of Hell.
Hell. August 1983. 60 cents. I wish.
It would be better if it was 69 cents.
Oh.
If I had a comic book company, please believe, like, the big specials would be $4.20 and all the standard books would be 69 cents.
I was gonna say, you know what? If we ever did any kind of like creator-owned thing, first issue has to be 69 cents.
Of course.
Writer Denny O'Neil, pencilers Claus Jansen, Larry Hama, and William Johnson. Inkers Claus Jansen, Larry Hama, and Mike Mignola. Colorist Christy Shealy, letterer Joe Rosen, and editor Linda Grant. Ooh, classy. Denny's not editing it himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's the 80s at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to remember, people a lot of times make their bones as editors.
Yeah.
So.
Daredevil.
Like, how you want to deal with Denny? Yeah, have fun.
Daredevil was on his way to Japan when he runs across Darkwind's daughter in chains and frees her.
Lady Deathstrike before she was Lady Deathstrike.
I know. How much stuff can they like put that character through?
About as much as they put Bullseye through.
Not true. The pair make it to Japan and prepare to get Bullseye away from Yuriko's father before he can fix the crippled villain.
Like, Wolverine needs a healing factor to get adamantium, but Bullseye doesn't? And what the fuck is that telepathy with Daredevil? Like, what is going on in this issue, brother?
You know what's weird? I read like the last couple parts of this before, but this was the first time I read this issue. So I thought with the whole mental connection between Bullseye and Daredevil, and like even like, you know, given, you know, rebuilding Bullseye with like the metal, I'm like, oh, this must be like dark ninja magic or something. But no,
it's not.
No, there's no magic at all in this issue. Not in these issues. No,
it's because they love each other so much. It's giving Batman and Joker vibes.
I know. Oh, that telepathy. Okay.
Yeah, you know, a magnetic pull between two poles. You know.
Oh my!
Classy. Mwah! I think that's the classiest scientific joke you're gonna get.
Enough of your hard drive, they'll find.
That's the implication. In lieu of any other explanation, that's the only thing I can think of.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, they were going for hatred. But yes, kids, because after Bullseye kills Elektra, yes, Bullseye needs rebuilt because Daredevil drops him from a great height.
Should have died too, but
I know. Well, and then he sat in the hospital and Doma tried talking him to death. That didn't work. So,
touche. And you know, this is how you know Denny definitely was like, you know what? I really didn't like the previous guy, so I'm gonna bring back Bullseye. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna rebuild Hell's Kitchen. Kind of similar to what Chip Zdarsky actually ended up doing when you think about it.
Oh yeah. And again,
yeah, but anytime they go out of the country, unless it's Justice League Europe, I just don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, Wolverine has the superior Japanese stories, obviously. I don't think anybody else should do it. That's just my personal opinion. Like, Daredevil in Japan, come on, bro. It's a reach. It's a hell of a stretch.
Short little, hairy white Canadian, yeah.
Canadian, exactly. He knows how to respect other cultures.
Oh, that's true.
Daredevil's from New York. He's a menace.
Oh my God, I need someone to. Oh my God, take some Hugh Jackman Wolverine and give him the South Park and make him the flapping head and stuff.
Oh. Well, you know, if Deadpool 3 is bad, you know, Trey Parker, Matt and Trey are going to do it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's hope it's good.
Ryan Reynolds, ain't your buddy guy.
I mean, two Canadians traipsing around. Yeah, exactly. Terrence and, oh my God, they should be the live action Terrence and Phillip if we ever get a live action South Park movie.
Hey Terrence, what did they say to the Iranian gynecologist?
I don't. Oh, We could have freaking Blake Lively, and I don't know who would be like the other one to be the Queef sister.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Minka Kelly. Yeah. Minka Kelly and Blake Lively can be the Queef sisters.
What was that? That's not funny.
All the ladies are laughing. Oh, remember when that one kid didn't know what a queef was? Remember that episode?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. But, I mean, this issue is just weird. Oh, God.
I like the cover, oddly enough.
Yeah, the cover's not bad. Yeah.
But it's just like, what are you doing, buddy? Why you right? You've never been of sound mind and body, bruh. Like, ever.
Well, it doesn't help, too, that at the beginning of this issue, a guy throws a stick of dynamite at Matt.
Yes.
So that doesn't help with the head stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Between mommy issues and head trauma, I mean, Matt Murdock's been through the ringer.
I mean, he's Marvel's favorite whipping boy, truly.
Well, I think Peter Parker's catching up with him now.
I don't think he's outside of Uncle Ben. I don't think he's been through that. Well,
I don't know. The last couple years, man, they love to pile of crap on him too.
Yeah, but he's got explosive anger issues. Matt's just over sexual. It's a little different. They're expressing their trauma differently.
Oh, they could say he kind of has a death wish too. Man without fear.
Yeah, well, you know, that's that Catholicism and self-flagellation too.
Mm-hmm.
So. Which, you know, I'm glad that we eventually kind of got away from, but Chip did bring a little bit of it back, but it was really heavy in the news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, then. Oh, yeah, I forgot Foggy married to Debbie, yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Micah Sin will take care of that for us.
Yes, that is true. I love how he just has a headache this whole time. It's like you have a headache and jet lag. Like that, I think from New York, do you cross the international timeline to Japan?
I love how this blind guy with head trauma and no one's like just like worried about letting him fly to Japan by himself. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like you're in a different place that has like different rules and stuff. So it's like, no, but it is quite a flight. It's 14 hours.
But the punk.
14-hour difference.
I figured, yeah. Oh, you might as well fly to Australia at that point.
Well, no. Nobody should fly to Australia. Keep those drop bears quarantined.
Oh my.
There's like an emu war going on. Just
really?
Just leave that whole Oceania alone, basically.
Is it like Ewoks fighting down there?
Yeah, basically.
Jeez. The kangaroos, man, they get nasty. Pew.
No, they really do. Don't turn your back on a kangaroo, bro. I love how it's like Japan is like the safest, one of the most safest, cleanest international cities, and they got like these thugs, and I'm like, yeah, no, babes.
Oh yeah, the thugs at the dock, and Matt's like, it's like I never left New York.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tracked.
He's just wearing his Daredevil suit on the plane. You know that thing stinks, bro. 14 hours on an international flight?
I mean, do we actually know he's wearing it on this? I mean, he could have put it on after he landed, because, I mean, what if he does...
he's a one-stop kind of guy, bro.
Oh, my. I thought he was gonna bang that stewardess.
Me too. I was a little bummed. Then he showed some restraint. My favorite line, I'll pay the tub an unscheduled visit, and I'm just like, bazinga.
Bazinga.
But yeah, he boards this ship looking for Bullseye and finds a woman in chains.
He's like, oh, just like that dream I had.
There's a woman laying in a bed chained to the wall. He's like, wait a minute. I thought I left my house.
That usually happens to me, not the other way
I thought I left my house 14 hours ago.
No, the quote, somebody's on the bed, I've hit the jackpot, and I'm like, babes, read the room. No. He's like, bulls. Oh.
Someone's on the bed. I've hit the jackpot. Yeah.
He's like, who are you? Why are you chained? And he's like, oh, yeah, you probably can't understand a word I'm saying. Perfect.
She's like, but I can. He's
it's
like,
just all kinds of creep. That's
I know.
all I'm saying.
But she can't understand him. He's probably like, aw.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he frees her, and then they gotta fight through these thugs.
Yeah.
But then he gets his first mental flash. I thought I saw a very powerful enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he helps her escape. They jump off the ship, and then...
Everybody was kung fu fighting, but, it's not kung fu. I'm not gonna... It's wrong martial art.
And then we get their first shot of Darkwind.
Man, tell me your email. Like, could you spell Darkwind any more lame?
That's what I kept thinking. Darkwind.
Yeah, darkness is my element.
But the hood over his head. I'm like, okay, 1983. Okay, we're trying to do Cobra Commander here.
Yeah, she's escaping.
We never see his face.
Yeah, I love how it's like, her heartbeat is steady. She's telling the truth, or she's just a really good liar, bro. It's not a lie if you believe it, bro.
Hey, if the girl's pretty enough, man, the only heartbeat he hears is his own.
It's his own, yeah, exactly. All in your ears, huh?
Here's something thumping. Darkwind's origin. He was a kamikaze pilot during the Great War.
Well, Larry Hama did assist, so that's all I kept thinking when I was looking at that guy. I'm just like, really, bro? Trying to get a little sneak in a little shekel, bro?
I know. I think Hama was just doing some of the art, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's just like trying to sneak into shekel. He's like, close enough.
Oh, but this whole thing with Daredevil, it's like, oh, why do you cover your face? And she pulls the hood down, and yes, Darkwind's branded the side of her face, and she's like, am I not ugly? To my eyes, no.
You still got boobs, right?
Whoa! You can still take care of the kid, right?
Be here in 30 days for touch of a stranger. And I'm like, hey now!
This is every Daredevil episode?
They just need to go ahead and say Daredevil's pansexual. Just confirm that.
Oh my god, can you oh my god, there's the skit we need. Just like Matt Murdock going to confession is like, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been however since my last confession. And the priest just says, yeah, okay, Matt. Yeah, I know the usual. What was her name? Okay. couple Our Fathers, Hail Marys. Okay.
No, just Daredevil playing smash or pass. And it's just smash, 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 no pass.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned with many women. You were here a week ago.
I've been meaning to come in sooner, but
Hey-oh!
Yeah, 197. I'm not impressed.
Lots of setup.
So it's a lot of heavy lifting, indeed.
Yes, because we have to get to Japan and meet our cast of characters and
meet the lady friend.
I guess for some reason we needed to give Matt head trauma.
I mean, to be fair, I just always assume he has head trauma.
Yeah,
he's pretty dense. He's a pretty dense dude.
And I mean, he's been injured in his line of work. He's probably had how many concussions and stuff. And
yeah.
All right, so should we get to the next one?
Let's.
With Daredevil fighting guys on a bridge.
Just love those bridges at Marvel, don't they?
Was this one a bridge too far? Daredevil 198 from September 1983. Yes, Touch of a Stranger. Writer Denny O'Neil. The only penciler this time, William Johnson. Inker Danny Belandi. Colorist Glennis Ween. Letterer Joe Rosen. And editor Linda Grant.
You said Ween.
Yes.
Glennis? Oh no, Glennis Ween? I don't know.
Daredevil and Yuriko get closer to Bullseye and Darkwind. Darkwind repairs Bullseye by replacing his broken bones with adamantium. And yes, Paige.
I would have gave him the cheap stuff.
I know, he should have just given him like aluminum or something and be like, once you do the job, then I'll give you the good stuff.
Exactly. Come on, use your head, bro. He's a villain. Screw him over.
Page 1 of this issue says special thanks to Larry Hama. Oh, maybe
last time.
Wonder if he did he
he did a couple of extra things, I think, if I remember right.
He probably created Darkwind and we came up with a lot of the
yeah, but like they did a lot of work. Like a lot of extra people actually like included extra like pages and stuff for like issues 1 through like 197 through like 202 or something like that, or 204, I think.
Because I was gonna say Hama's known for all the ninja stuff and
yeah. Okay, fine. He can work with DG Chichester, Phil. It's fine.
No, I'm just saying. I can see him coming up with a lot of the characters or something for this issue.
I like this cover. This cover is really nice, honey.
Yeah, I mean, the covers aren't bad.
The colors are really nice. I like that.
Yeah, the issue starts with Matt breaking into his own hotel room.
As you do.
Then he meets...
Yeah, climbing around Tokyo. That's just what you want.
Yep, so he breaks into his room to get his clothes. But then him and Yuriko...
How much do you think that phone call was in 1983 from Japan to New York?
I don't know.
Like $20?
I know, on a payphone. How much was he paying for that? From Japan to New York?
Just like constant, just every 2 seconds. Ding, ding, ding.
I know. I mean, unless he
didn't even have a phone, like an MCI phone card. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing?
That's what I was going to say. Did he have some kind of card or something? Or
like when you travel, they specifically tell you to get one. Well, back in the day anyway.
I'm a lawyer. I will sue your ass.
Not here you won't.
But yeah, he calls Ben Urich for information on Darkwind.
I like, what's that quote where he's like, pretty twisted. They're like, Matt, you still there?
Oh, yeah, because Matt's like fighting off assailants while he's on the phone.
Of course, he's talking to Ben. Of course he is.
Yeah, Darkwind is really Kenji Oyama.
Sure. Okay, like I care.
I know. They believe this. It's believed his sons were killed trying to assassinate the Japanese prime minister. But yeah, he says, very big thing here. It says, Oyama scars his children's faces.
Ooh, get it?
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
So they get on the train, but then, Matt and Bullseye are feeling each other still.
I bet.
What was up with that comment, too, about Matt saying, I always thought of Japan as quaint, almost primitive, yet our train is...
Because he's a white man! This is what I mean! He's a white American. He thinks everything that's not New York is filthy and primitive. This is what I'm talking about. Wolverine would never. He's more cultured.
Or is it just the fact it's 1983 and people don't have access to the internet and stuff?
But there's plenty of articles about how advanced Japan is, especially coming out of the war and like all the trade, the trade we were forced to do as reparations. Rightly so, don't get me wrong on it, but like they're very super technically advanced, and it's actually really surprising that China overtook them in production. But they're such a small country that it kind of makes sense, but not really, because it's a whole thing. But yeah, like he should know, as a cultured New Yorker and a lawyer no less, he should know better. Like they've been famed for their bullet trains since like the 70s or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know what Matt's on. It's not like he's sheltered or something.
Unless the articles are tattooed above a woman's ass, where is he going to read those? In Braille. Where's he going to read those?
The New York Times, I'm pretty sure they deliver either audiobooks or Braille. Like, I'm pretty sure. Just saying.
I was going to say, in modern times, have we lost... Remember, he used to be able to read regular print with his fingers? I think we've lost that.
But, that's far and few between that they actually ever followed up on that.
Yeah, I mean...
He can feel color too. We get it, bro. It's a couple things that they can do without. I don't know how he would even be able to do that though. Like
what?
Regular print? Like,
I don't know. Like
how sensitive your fingers would have to be.
Well, that was the thing. All his senses were so sensitive back then. Like he could like follow the trail of like the ink and stuff, and like he could even like tell you what was in anything by like tasting it and stuff. And
yeah, we've lost that. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can see color. Yes, he can see colors. Yes,
he can see color.
Why?
He can hear colors and see sound.
No, he can see colors. White,
he's
black.
He's still on that acid trip in upstate New York. I'm telling you, bro.
He sees colors and he doesn't care about any of them. White, black, Asian.
As long as it's all pink.
Oh,
pink's his favorite color.
That taste is still in his mouth.
That taste is still in my mouth. Brutal, bro.
I don't know. And of course,
tapping my way downtown.
Bro, I would kill for high speed rail. I literally would. Like, I hate planes so much.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you could jump on a train. Hell, again, Florida to here, and imagine you could couple hours just jump on a train.
Yeah, we were America. We were robbed. You should be so upset.
Think the airline industry killed that?
No, that's not what happened.
No,
they like to keep the infrastructure crumbling, but that's a discussion for Salty and Petty. Remind me one day, and I can go on a whole rant about that.
And Noel sits up, yes.
Like, I've been fortunate enough to, like, travel to other countries and stuff. And, like, one of my favorite places in the world to go is Germany and their supermarkets.
Oh,
That's
really?
all I'm going to say. Just Google German supermarket. If you know, you know.
Oh, my.
If you think Aldi's is nice and clean and efficient, just any chain store in Germany that's a supermarket, just Google it. You'll be devastated. Especially if you have, like, any, like, allergens or, like, celiac, you'll be devastated that we don't have it. Yeah. Anyway.
She loves the wiener schnitzel, kids.
No, thank you. I agree with the strudel, all of that stuff with, like fat and no, it's actually kind of gross. Like, I don't even really like pretzels anymore.
Oh, my.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Exactly. True story.
Oh, my.
And it's like, okay, wait, and it's like, okay, Daredevil shows up in Japan, and it's just like, wait, isn't Matt Murdock also, and we haven't seen Matt Murdock or Daredevil in New York? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think Daredevil was quite the household name he is now, so I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a little too.
And again, you know,
it's the 80s. Yeah, you're right.
And again, it's just maybe he broke his arm. We're gonna get there. Right? Maybe he broke his arm. He's out of action for a while.
Oh, I like the conversations he's having. He's like, and an ugly one.
What?
He's like, it's a long story. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
An ugly one.
Oh, yes, and in true 80s action movie fashion, yes, he killed the woman I loved. I must avenge her.
At least John Wick was fighting for a dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only relatable action story for me.
But they get off the train. Matt fights some guys and gets back on the train.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. And then Yuriko says, Darkwind recruits young men. He has one such man, Kira. I love him very much. Remember that, kids.
Put a feather in your cap.
Mm.
I hope you kill him. I was like, who are you, Lilith Helper?
Have we tried killing him?
Relatable content for me.
Exactly. Then we get like 5 panels of Foggy's wife being a bitch.
Oh, man, she's sleeping in rollers. You just know she's a cunt.
Wow! Oh!
Oh, also, a little weird. He's like, I bet you he's in one of those geisha houses.
I know.
Surrounded by beautiful Oriental women. I'm just like, oh God, Diddy don't. But then I'm like, oh yeah, it's 83. It's 83. I'm going to let it slide. But oh my God, that disappointed me.
You think it was Denny, or is he just like, oh, Foggy's a perv? I don't know. His fantasy is like, oh, my best friend getting rubbed down by all these women.
Again, he's got a thing for Matt. It's unrequited love. It's fine. Yeah, that was kind of like they could have kept those people.
Oh, is that why his marriage didn't work? Okay.
Duh. Yeah.
You know what? Out of like all the characters
and he has big mommy issues.
I know. I mean, of all the characters they revealed have like come out, and like some of them, like, I don't know if I buy that. I would buy Foggy coming out. I could see that.
Yes, me too. Or they could at least be like Jay and Silent Bob. They could be just platonic life partners.
That's true. I mean, either way, yeah, it works. But I could see that. Can you imagine that unrequited love if like Foggy had a crush on Map, and it's like, but you're in a different woman every night.
Yeah. At some point, you're gonna have some self-respect and stop thirsting.
Never. He's the man without fear of STDs.
I guess. I do like the Japanese background and the snowfall and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that they're on an island with a little wooden boat, and I'm like, that's cute. Our Minati. And there goes the bridge.
Yep. It's
not a very big bridge.
Gotta fight the guards, and
I was like, I guess he can't have him throw him off a mountain. DC might have something to say about that one, huh? Although it was the desert. They were fighting in.
Exactly. Daredevil has his shirt on.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, they get to the island, they beat up the guards, and then it's like, oh, well, we got to survive this cold night. Let's go sleep in the stable.
You got to get naked to combine the body heat for warmth.
Mm-hmm. Warmth. What are you saying? She's gonna rub a stick and make fire?
Snow cone?
Whoa! Fudgicle?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where it ends, is them just going into that stable.
He's like rubbing her face, and I'm just like, oh boy.
I know.
I understand it is cold and dark and fearful in this place, and the touch of a stranger is all we have. And it may not be enough.
Oh my! Whoa!
It's not. Let's be real.
I don't know. I mean, shouldn't he be?
His senses are super sensitive. I'm just saying, they might as well. He wears red. They might as well call him the Flash.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
why he can't keep a woman?
Yeah, but shouldn't he be an expert? I mean, I'm sure he's put his 10,000 hours in, among some other things he's put in.
I think he's a 2-pump chump. But that's just my.
I don't know. All the women he's sleeping with. I mean, is he just desensitized though?
Ooh, that's a good point. Maybe.
2 hours later, are you done yet?
Oh God! Like you'd be kicked into a wall at that point. You're still in my house?
Lil's like, forget my bed if you're still in my house 2 hours later.
We got problems.
All right, Lilith, as a young single woman, modern young single woman, what's the right time frame? How much?
75 minutes or less.
No. Okay.
That's how long I can tolerate human company, pretty much.
You heard it here first. You hear it first, kids. An hour 15 or less. Otherwise, that movie's too damn long. Well, walking out
in public is different, but like, if you're in my house for longer than 75 minutes, I'm sorry. Like, if you're not my actual friend, get the fuck out.
Oh, the house. I thought that I meant in the bed. Oh my.
Oh, in the bed, bro. I don't care. After I get mine, I don't care.
Oh, so if you get yours after 5 minutes, you're like, yeah, that's fine. You're like tapping them out. Yeah.
Yep, I gotta get up early. It's a shame you gotta go. But,
Oh yeah, baby, you're the greatest.
Like, my dogs will see you out. Have a good one.
Make sure to do that double step or you're gonna get bit in the ass. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, this is a little weird. This is a change of pace. I don't know if it's a good change of pace, but it's a change of pace. It's a palate cleanser, if you will.
Yes.
But yeah, after the death of Elektra, like, it just, I don't know, it feels too soon.
What?
For him to be caressing another chick in a stable.
Well, again, it's Matt. He has issues, so it's like, how am I going to dampen the pain of lost love? Some random booty.
I know you got to get under another one to get over the other one, but still.
Those counties in a different zip code.
You know what? True. And he crossed an ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a good point.
He's like, I'll never see you again.
See you later, Bunky! Literally.
You know,
it's his scorned love that makes her become Lady Deathstrike, I'm telling you.
All right, so Daredevil 199 from October 1983, Daughter of a Dark Wind, by the same team.
Is that a queef? I think that's the technical term for a queef.
Oh, maybe.
Daughter of a Dark Wind. Headcanon accepted.
It's either one end or the other. That's what I'm thinking.
Now this cover is crazy for 199.
A healed Bullseye betrays Darkwind and makes his way back to the States. Yuriko kills her father to save Daredevil's life.
Wow, that must have been a hell of a one-night stand.
To make her kill her own father? Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Although he was a pretty bad dad, so she probably just needed
Oh, yeah. You don't like me. You don't love me, Dad. You just love your evil organization. Your Cobra Commander cosplay. So Matt wakes up. The Earth is moving after.
Yeah, he's getting covered in
it's the middle of an earthquake.
White stuff.
Wow!
What? I'm just describing the page.
Bullseye?
They still have their little mental telepathy thing going too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But yeah, earthquake.
The injury I got back in New York is acting up.
And Bullseye's like,
what's that song? I can't get you out of my head.
And it's,
I don't even know the song.
and it's not just like a, like, you know, general sense of each other. Bullseye's like, oh, he's less than a mile away. And it's like, really? GPS in his ass? I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're like, such is your mutual fear and hatred that a bond has been forged between yourself and the man known as Daredevil. And I'm just like, but why though, bro? You can't just say that, but why?
I mean, yeah, I mean, they're not like...
They're definitely hand-waving that a bit.
Yeah, because it's basically, besides the Elektra thing, there really wasn't nothing, you know, between them, you know, except for Daredevil just beat his ass a couple times. That's it.
Yeah.
And then after this story, Bullseye doesn't even rear his head again until like the end of Anne's run.
Yeah. Well, I guess Denny got cut off and they wanted to go in a different direction, so, you know.
Well, I thought Denny was on the book for, I think, wasn't Denny on the book until Frank Miller came back?
Was he? Was it that long? Because I feel like we had a lot of spottiness
like
in his run.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I know I think the Micah Sin stuff and all that was Denny, I thought.
Okay.
I thought
there were a couple of
I thought he got at least into the two teens or maybe 220s, maybe. I don't know. Cause I was gonna say that one of the first episodes we did, that one with the Jester. I thought that was a Denny issue, wasn't it? That was like, was that 218 or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he did go. He went on for a while. Maybe no. I mean, I'm more familiar with his Iron Man stuff at this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
He went from like 82 to 86 on that thing. And I think from Daredevil, he went from 83 to 85. But I swear there were a couple of like gaps in his run.
Maybe.
Some one-shotters in there.
Might have had some fill-ins, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Darkwind tells Bullseye, he's like, I put you back together. You know, I want you to go kill my nation's Minister of Trade.
I mean, yeah, all ministers of trade, they can get the hatchet.
Oh my!
They don't do nothing.
I love Bullseye.
If you know, you know.
I love Bullseye's like, what are you gonna pay me? And he's like, I put you back together. That's your payment.
It's like, shut up before I call Magneto over here.
Oh,
that's the one thing. Like you're making yourself metal body parts.
Yeah, just ask Wolverine. But yeah, and yeah, Yuriko saying don't hurt Kira and Matt. One last thing about last night, the things we said, and she's like, we were lonely and the night was cold. It's not. So she's been telling him left and right that she loves this Kira guy, but then she like, you know, milked him in the barn, you know.
Nice.
Thank you.
Just don't drink that milk.
Oh, hey, don't.
What's that movie with Tim Allen?
Don't.
They're Amish. And they're like, where'd you get this from? We don't have a cow.
Oh.
With Kirstie Alley, 90s kids. 90s kids in the comments, help me out.
I don't know if I saw it. I think it sounds familiar, but yeah, I don't know. I've seen it.
For richer or poor. They're like running from the IRS. Well, like just like in real life. Ooh, how movies become prophecy.
But yeah, I'm like she keeps crying to him how much she loves this Kira guy, but then you know the barn happened.
You know how wishy-washy broads are, Phil.
Oh yeah. Oh damn! Who's rating this? Who's rating?
Again, Frank Miller raised me apparently. So you know.
Well, I was gonna say this is a Denny story, not a Frank story.
Your mother's a whore. Daredevil's a whore. That's just kind of his core tenets. It's a pillar of his personality. It cannot be undone. It is a canon event. Okay.
Well, once again, like I said, it's like an 80s action movie. It's like, oh, I must find the killer of the woman I love. Oh, hey, why don't you sleep with me? Make me feel better until I kill the guy who killed my true love.
Yeah. Well, that penis ain't gonna keep itself warm. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you for the drop.
You're welcome.
Anymore, I just hear Ray and Justin in my head saying, "Drop!
Slow down. We need this for drops."
Just like at Lilith's house. Slow down, kid. Oh, wait, if he finishes before you, do you make him go again? Do you make him stay?
Nah.
No?
Remember, Bob. Bob exists. Battery operated boyfriend.
Oh my!
Again, it's like time's a ticking, you know, like that's the maximum. Gotta go.
Oh, and then they run back into the same guards who Matt can tell with his senses are sick with pneumonia because they stayed outside last night. But meanwhile,
well, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
your
makes
lungs
sense.
do make a different noise and things.
Yeah. But the
Sixth Sense, he calls his radar, and I'm like, what is this, a Spider-Man book? We're getting the freaking floating head of guilt here. Like, come on.
the magic sex kept him healthy.
Honestly, post-nut clarity is a thing. Endorphins, if you're a little depressed or a little sleepy, masturbation does wonders. It's a fact. If your doctor's never told you that, your doctor's not a real one. I don't know what to tell you.
You heard it here from Dr. Hellfire herself, kids. Oh, I ain't gonna argue that.
It's sound science, bro. The only thing that I probably won't argue about.
I don't know about a woman, but a man. Oh man, that post-nut clarity, man. You feel invincible.
Yeah, it's like a whole load off your shoulder.
Happy, literally, happy and invincible.
Scream at!
And hungry and tired.
Exactly.
Oh, here's a perfect quote for me. I can't afford to play nice. I have to hit as hard and as fast as I can.
Yes.
Relatable content for me. Okay?
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Also, I have a sword. It reminds me of Kill Bill. Silly white lady playing with swords. That's what it reminds me of.
So yeah, while Matt and Yuriko are trying to get to Darkwind's house, he sends Bullseye out in a rowboat with one of his guys. Oh yeah, is it Akira or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks he kills him and throws him off the boat, and Bullseye's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that, and I gotta row myself." But I'm like, again, it's like, I guess, would Darkwind have come after Bullseye? Because Bullseye's like, I ain't doing this guy's job for me and paying me.
Exactly. Oh, that letters, the bulletin, where they're talking about Danny figure out the Tom DeFalco. I love that one. So like, yeah, he got booted, but we just made him executive editor. I was like,
who?
When Tom DeFalco got promoted to executive editor. And then Danny Fingeroff kind of took up what he used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was kind of funny that they kind of titled it what they titled it.
So yeah, Bullseye escaped.
Also, they talk about Milgram quitting in that column too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, the beginning of the 80s were rough.
It's weird on the Marvel Unlimited. Like they give you the letters page, but not like that was probably like under in this box here.
Oh yeah.
They just like leave it blank on the app.
Oh, that's not good. I wonder why they don't do the actual original scans.
I don't know.
I mean, minus the advertisements, obviously. But...
Yeah. Yeah, if it's like an editorial thing from someone at Marvel, why not?
Yeah.
Because they think it's going to age the book or something.
It's like, babes, I know it's from 1983. You call an Asian woman Oriental. Hello?
Exactly. So yeah, so Bullseye's escaping to America in a rowboat.
Row your boat. Not tug your boat. Row your boat.
Whoa! I was gonna say he's got the. So he has to row all the way back to America.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
You
should have got adamantium wrists. Am I right?
Whoa! Just like Lilith has.
Exactly. Yeah, just like a little house. What's that? Just a little injection of collagen, biotin. Don't worry about it.
That's what I need. Actually, that's what I need to drop on myself saying, just like a little tusk. Should have been like, what were those adamantium shackles? Just like a little tusk.
That drop would come in more handy than you'd ever think.
Oh yeah, I mean, so that'll be the next Frank Miller drop.
Your mother's a whore.
So yes, and then they're fighting. Daredevil's fighting the guys and Darkwind in the middle of another earthquake.
I don't think Japan's that susceptible to earthquakes, but okay.
2 in that short of a time. I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe the other one was just an aftershock. You know, that little kick you get afterwards.
Mm-hmm. But then we see Kira's alive, and Yuriko walks off with him. So
she's like, "Thank you, stupid American."
Who's that? The stupid American I had a one-night stand with. What?
This is shockingly kind of a boring arc, to be honest. I will say, I think 200 is my favorite cover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's John Byrne. Well, with Terry Austin, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a burn.
Burn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they have a poster for this one.
I don't know. Yeah, that needs to be a poster. Bullseye looks dead on the cover.
I know. False advertisement, I tell you.
Well, you think that's intentional?
Of course.
Because he's been screaming about it. They need to kill Bullseye. All right, yeah. Daredevil 200 Redemption.
I don't think so.
November 1983.
That's a strong promise that they did not fulfill.
Well, because of that ending.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I love how Bullseye just comes in. Baby, I'm back.
I know.
Like, you're not Sinatra. Shut the fuck up, Bullseye.
Daredevil finally catches up with Bullseye in New York City, and it ain't pretty. There's your synopsis. I know. Yeah, he just barges into the Kingpin's office. He's like, I'm back.
I love how he tells him he was second best. Elektra was better.
Yeah. You know what? If I was Bullseye, I would have been like, oh wait, who? Oh yeah, she was the best. Who killed her? Oh yeah, me.
Well, Fisk is like, I didn't pay you to have some Japanese idiots take care of him. I hired you.
I mean, maybe he used Bullseye for a while, but I mean, I think Fisk has a fetish too, because I mean, look at most of his bodyguards: Elektra, Typhoid Mary.
I mean, you know, if you can have a sexy assassin lady as your assistant, why not?
Well, yeah. Why
not?
He ended up marrying the second one.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Well, yeah. She was polishing his sword. Hell.
Man, I don't think it was much to find. I don't think that thing gets sun, bro.
Whoa! So the rain don't hit it. Ugh. But yet, Kingpin says, yeah, he's like, you can have your old job back if you, as long as you settle with Daredevil. So, pace. And the whole mental thing's still going on as Matt gets back to New York City.
Yeah, talk about a headache.
His arm in a sling. I love, Foggy's like, what happened to your arm? Would you believe an earthquake? Like, Foggy doesn't believe him. Like, why is that unbelievable? It probably hit the news.
He was in the bed with his ugly wife. He had
nothing
to worry about.
Wow!
Is what it is, bro.
Rolling her hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she make him roll.
She was not meant for us to like her at all.
Oh, no. She was making him roll her hair and paint her toenails.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's his thing, you know?
Oh, yeah, this, I forgot, Foggy's sporting that, Charlie Esser,
the stash.
Yeah.
Wettest spring since 1885. Nice.
Who's Spring? So, yeah, they take a,
I wonder why they wanted to do rain. Is it for his radar sense? Probably.
Maybe. I mean, we got a lot of snow and rain in this issue. In these issues, Because Matt's like, what's been going on? And Foggy's like, it's been raining the whole time.
Oh, look who's back. Back again.
Oh, the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Charlie's Angels rerun. Wow. Wow.
Of course, the Black Widow, they come back. You know, it's been probably almost a whole day since he's had a woman. Come on. Unless he did get a stewardess on this time.
Mile High Club, baby.
Again, he's pulling the old. I'm a pathetic blind man. You know.
Yeah, maybe they'll feel pity for him and bone him. Yeah.
Grab my cane. Yeah, exactly.
Chicks won't feel pity for me and bang me.
So
yeah, this is a miserable day. Also, I kind of don't like the retconning of the Red Devil thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a light retcon, but a retcon nonetheless. I mean, that didn't need to be done.
I mean, his father, I guess he was still the boxer, but he had to take this job. Yeah.
It's too on the nose.
I know. In certain versions of the story, wasn't he boxing under the name? Oh, well, I know in the movie it was Jack the Devil Murdock, but.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll just let that slide.
Yeah. But Black Widow's like, you shouldn't go after him, you're injured. He's like, no, it has to be done now.
I was like, we got a little floating head of guilt montage. That's always nice. I mean, it has to be tradition. It's a big number, so at least we got that.
Yeah, I love the bar when the guy see, he's out pumping up for information and his arms in a sling. They're like, oh, look, it's it.
Yeah.
Turk and the others think, oh, he's easy, and takes off his coat and just basically kicks them all into submission.
Well, that's why you never judge a book by its cover or its summary.
Yep.
Gotta crack that baby open and find out for yourself. So,
yeah, Turk tells him, he's it's at the old St. James Arena, and Matt's like, why does that sound familiar? So I guess they're going to tear down this arena.
Duh.
I know, once he gets...
I know he's got a head injury, but geez Louise.
I know, but then he gets there, he's like, oh, I remember I was like 4 or 5 when I was here.
Like, didn't we just have that whole floating head guilt montage?
Well, first it was, I must avenge Elektra, but now it's
just messing with him. You should have heard her, pal. She squealed like a pig.
Oh, God.
Or in this case, whimpered like a baby.
Oh, jeez. I was waiting for him to be like, oh, yes, I penetrated her. Haha.
He said I would have aimed for the heart, chump.
I did. I missed.
He said you just made your last mistake. I love this exchange. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, he even throws Elektra sigh at him. Bullseye. Then Matt catches it and whips it back. But then Bullseye pulls out a gun. But he's like,
I love how he's like, you should have just shot me, stupid. But instead you blabbed for an hour.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's like, first, you could have let a subway hit me. You pulled me off the tracks. He's like, then you dropped me off that wire, shattered my spine. He says, then you stuck into my hotel room with a gun. I figured you were going to finish what you started, but you didn't. You blabbed at me for an hour about your old man and a lot of other stuff.
I like that they do reference that. That's pretty
Yes. Cool. But, oh, yeah, that's right, kids. Yes. Frank Miller had them playing Russian roulette. But Bullseye's like, I'm going to...
What's more noir than Russian roulette?
I know. I was just, anymore, he would have been sitting there like sipping a brandy or something,
Exactly.
But Bullseye's like, I'll do the same for you. He's like, I'm going to let you live, and then everybody I kill, you're going to know it was your fault. So Matt's like...
He's no killer. I'm like, bullshit.
Whoa. So yeah, Matt has him down, and he's ready to kill him. Ready to give him the old Barry Allen Eobard thorn and snap his neck, but...
I know. I'm just like, do it.
It was an accident. But, no, yeah, that's when he gets the floating head of guilt and thinks, I'm no killer. Because that's what he's thinking. He's like, I've been feeling weird because I thought it was because I didn't kill Bullseye. He's like, but it's not that I didn't succeed. It's that I tried to. I'm not a killer. No more of these negative feelings.
Your mother's a whore! Bro, I'm just thinking about how old this book is. It's like, they have the Falcon #1, the limited series. They have Moon Knight Special Edition.
Oh!
What else is for order? They have Indiana Jones #11. They have Hawkeye #3 limited series. They've got Power Man and Iron Fist 99. Fantastic Four 260.
Oh, that's Byrne. Yeah.
Yeah. They got Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde 135. The Hype Box has Thor Annual #11.
Oh, jeez.
And then they have the Kroll #1 limited series too. I'm just like, wow, this is so old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, also the official handbook of the Marvel Universe number.
Oh, don't badmouth the official handbook. Of Marvel.
No, never. Actually, I have a couple of them.
Oh, really?
I have like 6 of them or something like that.
I think they reprinted that because, I think Will got that from his wife or something for Christmas, the one year. Yeah, because I know him and Charlie were big fans of that handbook of the Marvel Universe. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just really. Oh, and also Marvel Tales, like TAILS. The funny animals.
No.
So, you got Hawk Bunny, that one. Yeah, I was like, oh, this book is so old. But it's like, makes me really, really miss that. I know it's not the golden age, but it's the golden age for me in comics. You know what I mean?
Marvel Tales, TAILS. Sounds like
that sounds like porn.
I was gonna say it sounds like a Marvel themed strip club or something. Boy, do you think a Marvel themed strip club would do business?
Rumpy Pumpy.
I mean, you know
Sex
what?
on the mind.
You put it right outside Disney Springs.
Oh, jeez. Put it in Australia, it'll make money.
Bubble boo boo boo.
Somebody dressed as Tigress. Somebody dressed as Silk.
Oh.
She-Hulk with a jump rope.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody dressed as Mary Jane is drawn by John Byrne.
Oh, I know. Dave Finn's always asking Ray if Marlene is showing up lately. So
A little black cat, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, Disney's lawyers would fight that tooth and nail.
Now I'm saying it should be like actually sanctioned since they're doing so bad with money. And
Well,
I'm a shareholder. They better pull something out of their ass in this next quarter.
Well, if doing bad, I mean, I think DC would probably pull the trigger on that first.
Honestly, shockingly, DC stocks have been Warner Discovery Bros or whatever is Warner Bros Discovery. Yeah, has actually had a more steady stock than Disney over the last 16 months. That's actually really shocking. I mean, we've kind of just settled on the crap, and we just kind of know what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, like me and you keep literally forgetting. We kept forgetting that Blue Beetle was an actual movie that was coming out in August.
I know.
We're just like, oh yeah, that's not a fever dream. That's actually something with like very little promotion.
That's like I'm like, it's a couple days, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess we got to do that this week.
I kept thinking, no way, this movie's for real. We're gonna go and it's the damn Flash movie. I just feel like that's gonna be the joke.
I mean, I don't know.
What would you do? Like, you go to sit down for Blue Beetle, like, psych, it's the Flash. We got you again.
Oh, that happened. I'd be like, oh, she's gonna be so mad,
bro. Immediate flight to California, bro. Immediately.
I could see you just like start tearing up the theater.
I'd definitely get my money back. Anyway, like I said, it's kind of a weird arc. It's kind of weird that, like, it's not a big, sprawling story.
Well, yeah, I mean, it ends in 200.
Inconsequential.
Yeah. I mean, think about that, and then like 100 issues later, because that one was kind of like 4 issues, like the Chichester thing leading up to Fall of the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Again, he didn't have to leave the city, but the stakes seemed so much higher.
Exactly, yeah. It's just, I feel like they didn't really know what to do with Daredevil during this time, especially post-Miller.
Yeah.
So much so that Miller came back because they didn't know what to do.
A normal-sized Daredevil 200. Like I said, I don't know if Daredevil was like a top seller at that point, or...
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, they didn't know what to do. Like, I think Miller had it riding high, and then when people learned that he was kind of leaving, they were like, okay, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah,
exactly. I know. I probably didn't end up checking back in until like 2:30, honestly, or so.
Well, yeah. Probably Born Again. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
227. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I kind of like, that's why I was like, oh, was he really on the book that long? Because like I feel like every time I tried to like go find the back issues and stuff, it was like a fill-in issue for some reason or something like that. Yeah, I was trying to complete the collection, so I'm just like, okay.
I think I'm
not missing much, apparently.
Yeah, there were some fill-ins, I think, in the Denny run, yeah.
So, yeah. I've read them all, but, like, that particular section's kind of a blur and feels very inconsequential compared to what came before it and what came after it. And that's no disrespect, but it's just, like, they were trying to get him back on track. Like I said, he felt lost.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the death of Elektra, it's like, and they had to let that hang there forever. You know what I mean? Like, that was a real detriment in my personal opinion.
Well, yeah, to AA, too, it's like, I mean, as much as we joke about Matt being a slut, I mean, it's just like, it's like, you don't want him to jump into a relationship 2 seconds later again.
Yeah, so, yeah, those are my thoughts. Let's get into some new stuff, shall we?
All right, so since it's a few weeks older, Daredevil and Echo #3. I mean, you don't have to last on it long, but yeah, so, of course, Supernatural, and I guess Doctor Strange wasn't picking up the phone, so Ghost Rider shows up.
I know!
So what do you think?
Why is Daredevil here? Other than to actually just put butts in seats. Like, it feels so superfluous. I mean,
is it taboo? Because it seems like he likes writing supernatural stuff, because he even did that weird Spider-Man miniseries with like, what was that, the Magic Rock and stuff, but yeah, it seems like he likes to do supernatural stuff.
Yeah, then it's like it's 1835 and we're doing all this split stuff and...
Well, yeah, that's what I said in like the first 2 issues. I'm like, did it really have to be Matt's descendant? Couldn't it just be like a random guy?
Yeah, feels a little too convenient. Plot point is convenient, but the violence in it's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, and the art's good.
Yeah. But it's like, it just feels weird. And then those creepy kids. Why are there always creepy kids?
Oh, maybe they're trying to get that synergy because isn't there a new Children of the Corn coming out?
Is there another one? Because I know they tried to reboot it in 2020. Is there another one?
I thought I saw a commercial for something. Yeah, I think they were, unless it's like a follow-up or something. But yeah, it seems like they were.
Oh, that's terrible because that 2021 was bad. Oh, yeah, I see it. Maybe Stephen King actually has an involvement in this one. Maybe it'll be better. Fingers crossed. Anyway, yeah. I'm not feeling it. Echo just isn't doing it for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts to this. I mean, it was Echo was one thing. Now we got Ghost Rider in here. And, like, you had Elektra in the first issue. I'm like, why can't Elektra come along for the ride?
Exactly.
Although I guess she's going to be our big guy. She's going to be our Daredevil during the whole Spider-Man gang war coming up towards the end of the year.
I'm glad that they're not just kind of sweeping her to the side.
Yes.
With new people coming in. I do appreciate that at least.
Well, I think they see that, people did like that take it too. I mean, merch.
Yeah. Tommy Murdock.
Oops.
Anyway, no, I mean, I'm not trying to be like dismissive.
Yeah.
Like it's a cool twist. It's just not what I come to Daredevil for. Like I am sick of the hand and all that.
Yeah, the mystical ninja stuff. Yeah.
This just wasn't really like we had been so far down into that rabbit hole and that well we've gone to so many times that I'm just like, oh, it's such a shame they're doing this with Echo.
Yeah.
We could just do some grounded street level stuff.
Yeah, that's why I hope that when Saladin Ahmed comes in next month on Daredevil, we get like a more grounded take, hopefully.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. Like, it's been just a little too crazy, especially with the Punisher stuff. Like, I was just like fed up at that point.
Yeah,
I kind of just tuned out. So it's just unfortunate. Like, had we not been so steeped in that stuff previously, I probably would have liked this a little bit more. So it's just a matter of what came before it and Burnout. It's a perfectly serviceable story, and like I said, I do kind of dig Demogoblin, so I like the twist. And Ghost Rider's always fun to have around.
Oh yeah. Who's in his own crossover right now with Wolverine.
Again? How many times can you go to that well?
Weapons of Vengeance, baby.
Oh my god.
They're telling there's an untold tale of
like between one panel, what happened between that one panel and that other panel at this point again?
I didn't read part 2 this week yet, but I know when they put out the alpha last week, it's like, I guess there was some kind of adventure Wolverine and Ghost Rider had, like, it's like not too long after Johnny became the Ghost Rider originally, so.
Again.
And then it's going to have, ramifications on the present, so.
Okay. I thought we were done milking Wolverine for all he's worth, but I guess not.
Nope.
Well, Daredevil 14.
Yep.
This is their last issue.
Yep.
They had a lot to do. They had a lot to wrap up.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of things got concluded, but Zdarsky was like, I didn't forget about it. I just didn't finish it.
Well, I think because other teams have done this before too. I think it's a thing where it's like, I think he talked to Saladin Ahmed and it's like, okay, I'm going to leave stuff here. And it's like, okay, good. I can pick up, they kind of talked it over and it's like, oh yeah, can you leave that here for me? Okay.
Yeah. And, like I said previously, Zdarsky really wasn't writing Daredevil as much as he was like shaping Hell's Kitchen. And they really let him put a mark on the Marvel Universe as a whole with that Daredevil crossover and how things kind of emanate from Hell's Kitchen at this point right now. Like the whole thing with Punisher and a couple of other things. So, I guess I was okay with him not necessarily being able to wrap everything up in a neat, tidy little bow. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we hardly get any Matt in this issue.
Yeah. It's everybody kind of, and I think that was a really good, framing device to use as your last issue as well. So I thought that was pretty smart.
Yeah. I mean, basically we see Cole and Foggy are working together and.
The Storm Winds can suck a dick.
Oh, God. I know.
Butch Fisk, really, bro?
Butch. But Elektra's operating as Daredevil now.
And rightly so at this point.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
The most competent person in all of New York. Marvel's New York.
I love when she just starts knocking over his art and stuff. And
yeah, I really like her costume, and it really flowed really well in this issue too.
Oh yeah,
I love the action shots of it. Yeah. And of course it ended in a church, which I was like, oh, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really funny and clever at the same time. Like, yeah. It's a perfect ending, basically.
Gummy devils.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to shout out the colors. Like, I feel like the colors really popped
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't also burn up my redness. Like, that is the one thing about, like, Daredevil is, like, sometimes the reds and the orange and the yellows are just too overpowering and annoying. So, like, I'm just glad that they kind of, like, toned that down, tempered it down a lot.
Mm-hmm. So does Matt have amnesia?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Because the end, I was like, is he remembering, or was he just basically just faking so people would leave him alone?
You know, at this point, it's so hard to tell with Matt. It's like, do you have another twin, a magic clone? Is that you? Is that you, Matt? Is that really you, bro? You know?
Yeah. I mean, oh my God, are they going to pull an Osborn? It's like, oh, he's been cleansed of all sin or whatever.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's been about a decade since we did that last, right? You know, you need to refresh your baptism every once in a while.
Well, I mean, it looked like he was getting dragged back into hell last issue, so is it just going to be like, well...
This is like, hello, lover.
I swear, that's going to be the whole thing. He's going to be looking for redemption when the new series starts, because it's going to be like, oh, well, right now I see where I'm, navigating to, so I need to be better.
Okay, all I'm asking is that he has a crossover with Spider-Man, and he sees how much he loves Mary Jane, and his act of redemption is to undo Brand New Day. That's all that I'm asking!
Oh, I would love that, yes.
It's all that I'm asking!
Oh my God, yes. Oh, we're going to storm Mephisto's realm. We need some backup. Yeah, let's grab some Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer, yes.
Exactly. I'm just saying, Ghost Rider's right there, bro. Like...
Oh, yeah.
See? I'm just saying. Big brain... Gotta do some big brain thinking, bro.
F that. You know who will march into Mephisto's realm and kick the door down? Clea.
Well, that is true. But does she have any ties to Matt or Peter, really?
I don't know. Well, again, I mean, it's half the time when people have a supernatural problem, they just go to that house, you know.
True, what you say. Oh, yeah. But no, I thought this was a really great way to end a run. I am going to miss him, but I feel like this frees him up to do all his other creator-owned stuff that I love so much more because he doesn't feel as restricted. His universes are just so rich and fulfilling. So
oh, yeah. And of course...
I'm just really happy for him for all his success. Yeah. I think he really deserves it, and I look forward to what he does next.
And he is still on...
Batman, my favorite character.
Right?
The chance is never zero, Ray.
The chance of what?
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
Again, Red Batman.
That's going to be my dirty fan fiction podcast.
Wow!
That's gonna be the intro. Get it? Into the Dark Knight.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Ray.
What's Selena doing?
Oh, you don't want to know the things she's done.
All right. All right. On that note. So yeah, kids, next month, Lilith's on vacation. So I was going to say, no, the devil you know, but maybe I'll try to sneak in a quick review of Daredevil #1 because I think it comes out next month. So even if I just jump on for 5 or 10 minutes, maybe I'll just be like, hey, this book, I like this book. Or unless I just review it on Wondercast, because that's right, kids, because Lilith's away. So yes, next month, you're going to get another Wondercast. It's been a while. Me, Justin, Will, and that diva Rhea said he will make an appearance. So
no, I think you should just drop an episode when the new issue comes out. I think it's important.
Yes. Okay.
And what day does it come out? I might try.
What was it? I think I just looked it up. I think it might be the 13th or something. It's like in the middle of the month, I think.
I will try. Just remind me like a day before.
Yeah, I mean, if not, I can try to grab one of the boys or even just do it myself.
Or I could send in feedback or something.
Oh, yeah, there you go. We always love a little Hellfire feedback.
It's always drunken feedback, but it's fine.
Well, that's always the best. September 13th, yes.
Okay. Just remind me the day before.
Okay. So a little less than a month. Oh, $6.99.
Nice! But it should have been $6.66.
Yeah, it's true. But what is 6 and 9, Lilith? Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'll allow it.
I love how I'm like, ooh, an extra long issue of Daredevil, and Lilith's like, ooh, 6 and 9.
I have to stay on brand, Phil.
I know.
Otherwise, these nuts won't sponsor us if I don't stay on brand.
Come on, the devil you know, the Matt Murdock podcast.
These nuts. Come on. Nuts. I'm just saying.
Oh. You know he's a fan. Come on. So yeah, kids. So yes, next month, you'll get your Wondercast as me and the boys cover Avengers 2, Wonder Man and the Beast. So that 3-issue miniseries.
Avengers 2, Electric Boogaloo.
From the early 2000s. And then... Oof. How dare you. All right, and then in October, Lilith and I will cover the new stuff, but I did pick Daredevil 220 and 221. I believe those might be Denny issues too, so.
Okay, cool beans.
I think that might be the final fate of Heather Glenn. The final fate.
At that point, she had it coming, but that's
wow! That penis is a deadly weapon. All right, kids. So yeah, send us all your Daredevil thoughts, and again, send us your thoughts on Daredevil #1. So, hell, if I get enough feedback, man, I could do it myself and just Lilith Hellfire feedback, your feedback. So send us your thoughts. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, the Patreon, where all of Lilith Hellfire's drunken thoughts on Heroes Reborn are up now. So go.
Let Phil know which one's your favorite.
Yes. So.
And send us some more ideas for the end of the year. And
exactly.
Next year.
Yes, so join the Patreon elite with Justin, Ray, Russell, and Moz. So find it all at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's down there in the show notes. All right. Internet granny of Hell's Kitchen. Where can people get a hold of you?
Oh, if you nerds want to hang out with your favorite internet granny, you can find me exclusively on Meta Apps. You can friend me on Facebook, or you can follow me on Threads and or Instagram at Internet Granny. That's GRANNIE.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Or do both if you're a professional.
Heyo.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Matt Murdock advice. Like it. Love it.
Superior puss.
Stay tuned for that special episode in October.
He's not going to hear this.
Oh, he might.
He might.
It's Daredevil. He might.
The Batman drop was buried deep in there, so.
Heyo. I swear, is it just Matt Murdock? Because I swear we're like extra super sexually charged like a teenage boy when we do the Devil, you know.
It's that Matt Murdock energy.
That big Billy Club energy.
Exactly.
So yes, kids, stay tuned for a Wondercast next month. And again, like I said, even if I got to do it myself, we'll get you at least a quick The Devil You Know next month to cover Daredevil #1.
Yeehaw!
Oh my! Thought she was waiting to put the spurs on. Ew. And again, send us requests of Daredevil stories you want us to cover. Ray sent something in for Marvel Tales and we covered it. Psylocke.
You gotta change that to Marvel Tales with the AIL.
Oh, Lord. All right, kids, come back.
Justin, make them do it.
Remember, it's better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't. Tails.
Unless he has shrooms.